Members of the Sadducee Council, I have called this session for a special and specific purpose. Be it known to one and all that the influence of that man, Jesus of Nazareth, is coming to an end. We decided this long ago when Lazarus was supposed to have been brought to life after 4 days in the grave. We have talked and argued and made ineffectual stabs at trying to stop him. Now it shall be done. We have lacked the proper person to do it. That lack has been filled. We have with us today a man so filled with hatred for the followers of Jesus that nothing will stop him. He is a well-educated, highly respected man of integrity who has unbounded zeal and the will and the knowledge of how to put an end to the new faith. Saul of Tarsus, will you say a few words?
Yes, I hate this new sect, the so-called followers of Jesus of Nazareth. I'm a Roman citizen because my father gained his Roman citizenship prior to my birth. Yet, I'm an Israelite among Israelites. I was named Saul after Israel's first king, who, like me, was of the tribe of Benjamin. I am highly educated. In Tarsus, I learned to speak Aramaic, Hebrew, Greek, and Latin. Learning all that Tarsus could teach me, I came to Jerusalem and was taught by the most renowned teacher in the world today, Gamaliel. With your indulgence, I should like for the Master Gamaliel to say a few words.
Thank you, Saul. Members of the council, I can assure you that my best pupil, Saul, was taught according to the perfect manner of the law. So brilliant a scholar was he, and so ardent is he for the doctrines and traditions of Judaism, that he has gone far beyond many of his peers in learning and zeal, and in his hatred of this new faith. There can be little doubt that the leaders of our nation and our religion have marked Saul of Tarsus for great things.
Thank you, Master, for those kind words. But kind words are not what is needed. Action, results, an end to Peter and his co-workers. I am a man of action. I get results. I will put an eternal end to this new Satan-inspired doctrine. Caiaphas, Your Highness, will you please have someone bring me up to date on the activities of this new group?
The chief of our spy system will make a complete report.
I am acquainted with all the facts up until the time Peter and John were arrested and then dismissed. I want to know what has been happening since then.
I understand, sir. Despite the severe warning by this august body, Peter and his companions continue to speak with boldness, setting before the people the work and mission of Jesus, his crucifixion, resurrection, and ascension. They are crude, uneducated fishermen, yet they speak with remarkable clarity and eloquence. They actually accomplish signs and do miracles that daily increase the number of believers.
I myself have seen all sorts of ill and diseased people healed by Peter.
That is true, sir. And the people are going wild over Peter and his associates. They are extolling them above the priests and rulers. Peter and John are constantly preaching the resurrection of Jesus.
That enrages me. If they're not stopped soon, both the Sadducees and the Pharisees will lose all their influence.
Also, they're trying to prove that we murdered Jesus. And if they do, the people themselves will step in, and that can be very dangerous.
Displays of anger, Your Highness, will accomplish nothing.
Anger? It is righteous indignation against those Satan-inspired men who are trying to set aside our cherished doctrines.
What right have they to teach new ideas anyway? We are the teachers and the dispersers of religious ideas and favors.
Is there a possibility that you do not rightly understand scriptures? Or are misinterpreting or misapplying them?
No, of course not.
We would never admit such an absurdity.
Peter and his companions have taken over Solomon's porch.
I have heard enough to make a decision. There is only one course of action. Cease being afraid of them and what the people will do if you treat them as they should be treated. Arrest them. They are the leaders. Handle them as you would any criminal. Place them in the common jail along with the other scum of the city.
Yes. Captain, you heard him. It's an order. Take them to the common jail and don't handle them with ease. Rough them up. Treat them roughly.
there, Your Highness. Everything is secure. And the devil himself couldn't get out of there.
They're gaining courage. It's the first time they've treated any of us so roughly.
I'm reminded of what the Master said. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. All these things they will do unto you for my name's sake.
I recall that he said unto us, These things I tell you, that when the time of persecution shall come, ye may remember that I told you of them.
It is getting late. All the other prisoners are already asleep. Perhaps we'd better try to get some rest, too.
Greetings, beloved servants of God.
An angel.
Yes, John. I am come at the command of God, the mighty ruler of the universe. He has taken the imprisonment of his disciples into his own hands, for men are warring against his work. Unseen by the guards, I have opened the prison doors, and unseen, ye shall leave and go to your places of rest. In the morning, go, stand in the temple and speak to the people all the words of this life.
I believe every member of the Sanhedrin and Senate is here.
They are, Your Highness.
Captain, send someone to the prison and bring hither the prisoners.
Yes, Your Highness.
Some of you were not present at the conference and may not know with what crime we are charging Peter and John. For the first time, we have a charge that will convict them and rouse the anger of the people.
No, you talk too much, Caiaphas. They are being charged with insurrection by purposely murdering Ananias and Sapphira in a conspiracy to deprive the priests of their lawful authority.
The soldiers are entering the outer court now, Your Highness.
I do hope you don't bungle things as you usually do.
You don't like me, do you?
Oh, of course I do. You're my son-in-law and the high priest. You also...
The soldiers are entering.
Well, where are the prisoners?
Your Highness, the two prisoners, during the night, they escaped.